Megan Noether. I'm, well, technically a graduate. I just graduated with communications, but I'm going to be still at Penn State until the summer to get my master's in education. So my interesting experience so far has been I actually was staying in a hotel in downtown LA, and I wanted to come to Santa Monica today. So I went to the tourist center, and they were like, all you have to do is take this bus, which is only $1.25. I did get here, but it took me an hour, and I had some very interesting conversations with people on the metro the whole time, telling me their life stories and telling me how they like Penn State, even though, you know, they've been there before. And yeah, so an hour on the metro was an interesting experience for me so far.
My name is Tommy DeVino, and I'm a broadcast journalism student. I'm a junior this year, and I'm covering the game for Com Radio. So Penn State College Communications has its own internet radio station, and Greg Boyce and I are going to be calling the game on New Year's Day for Roseman, so that's a lot of fun. As part of that activities, even though I got in last night, Media Day was today, so the press conference, they had two press conferences, one for USC, one for Penn State, and all the players were there in their jerseys, and Joe Powell was there, and it's crazy to see everybody, to listen to everybody, and get their perspective on things and cover at the same time from a radio station. And just with the amount of media and the amount of attention it's getting, it's just been a madhouse. It's just been a great experience.
I'm Luke Prado. I've written a lot of books about Penn State football, encyclopedia, the latest book, Penn State Football Vault. And I'm a Penn State fan, obviously, but the Rose Bowl is something special, no matter what anybody thinks. And particularly this game, because it has so much history, going back to the very first game played in the Rose Bowl Stadium where it is today, in 1923, January 1st, is between Penn State and USC. So here we are back all these years later, playing, and there's one thing that was very present back then, and that was the Rose Bowl parade. And two things, that was the first game played where the stadium is now, the Royal Center. And Penn State team was late getting there, 45 minutes late, because they were caught in traffic from the Rose Bowl parade. And nothing's changed. It shows you history repeats itself. Now what we hope history doesn't repeat itself is that game was won by USC. Penn State scored first, kicked the field goal, it was 3-0, and then the Heat got up to Penn State, we lost 14-3. So we don't want to repeat that. It should be a great game, and the weather, though, could be a factor just like it was back in 23. We'll see what happens.
Hi, I'm Tom Ortenberg, Lionsgate Films, Penn State class of 1982. My favorite Penn State football moment is probably the 1982 Sugar Bowl, traveling with all my friends down to New Orleans, where we beat Herschel Walker in Georgia 27-23 to win the national championship in our senior year.
I'm Ryan Miller, class of 2000, marketing. Have been a big Penn State fan and season ticket holder since I started my freshman year. And this is my friend Steven Seidel.
How you doing? I'm 2000 alumni, and College of Engineering, Industrial Engineering. And we have been to the past two big bowl games.
We do not miss the BCS games. 2005 Orange Bowl, Steve and I. 2008 Rose Bowl, Steve and I.
2009, Ryan and I.
National Championship Bowl, Steve and I.
Yes,
right.
so we will not be stopped.
Show us your jacket. Step back and show off your jacket. The stripes are make the scene. Should we be looking for you wearing that on Rose Bowl Day?
It'll be much more formal though. This is the casual version of jersey suit.
All right.
All
On
white.
game day,
It'll be a
we like
whiteout.
to form one up for the whiteout and for the big Rose Bowl.
Okay.
Hello, this is Paul Levine, Penn State class of 1969, College of Communications out at the Rose Bowl. We're going to have a big win on Thursday. I'm hoping it'll be after Thursday when you watch this. I'm an author. My new book coming out in March is called Illegal, and it's a thriller set on the California-Mexico border. But my heart is still in Pennsylvania, Penn State, and Happy Valley.